Hey, welcome to the DBB channel. Today we do have a Jesmon GX vs Gammamon showcase video, and I'll be very honest upfront, it's gonna be a very rough ride for the Gammamon lovers. Now this is a fun video done with the help from Carl, who actually recently won the local Evo Cup with his handsome Jesmon GX. Now if you guys have not checked out his deck profile, do check it out after this video. I'll leave the link down in the comments for you guys to check it out. Now, Gammamon definitely feels like a very under-supported deck, and we can only hope it gets better over time. I'll be talking more about it at the end of the video. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into the gameplay itself, as we just casted a 6-cost Crimson Blaze to prevent the Jesmon player from spawning any system on, or rather going ham on this turn alone. Just go to the Jesmon X antibody while pushing out the level 5 and then going for the System on Blanc Hardcore to draw 1, and then going for the Hardmon to just look at top 5 to pick up 2 Hardmons or even System Mons to hand. Now he doesn't swing over the Cannon Jesmon on the right there, because Cannon Jesmon actually adapted the level 4 Purple Gammamon effect, whereby it has retaliation, so we definitely do not want to swing over that, given that he just built his own level 6 Digimon out from the nursery. We do evolve to the 1-cost Gammamon in the nursery here, and then Cannon Jesmon swing at security for just 1 check, but the System on Blanc will just simply block it, and we do finally see our Hero Tamer, and I must say Gammamon really requires the Hero Tamer to be any effective. And we all know Red in general do not have the highest consistency for Tamers kind of related deck. We do see the Jesmon GX finally coming down here. It's going to use the ability to put in the Gammamon X. Underneath it, it's going to proc the ability to allow him to spawn the System on Blanc and then applying a 2k buff onto all his Digimon. It's going to swing at the security here for 3 checks because he does have Blitz, and it's going to draw 1 thanks to the Gurimon, and going to restand thanks to the Savior Hardmon. We're going to see 3 checks happening here, and we do see just clean 3 Gammamons going to the drop zone, no Tamers in sight. And how will the Gammamon player on the right actually recover from this, as he does push out the Gammamon? Gonna first evolve to the Chaos Gammamon, which basically makes it unblockable. It's gonna swing at the security here, so it can't be blocked by the Jesmon GX and the System on Blanc. Gonna hit into a Jesmon in the security, so it's gonna die either way. It's gonna hurt very badly, but the Cannon Wise gonna swing at the security as well, tapping the hero, making it become a 12k Digimon. And of course having 3 checks, but it's going to block off with the System on Blanc instead of the Jesmon GX, because likewise it does have the retaliation. I'm going to hard play the Gammamon here to just simply pass the turn, but the Jesmon GX will most likely end the game here, as he does swing at the security. Doesn't look like he does have any System on here. Now we do hit into the Gaia Force here, which will of course kill off the Hardmon, and he does have the last Hardmon to end game 1. Now we do move on to game 2 right away, and we do have the Gurimon or the Gammamon player going first, as he does go to the Gammamon with the 1-cost level. This will immediately pass the turn, and the left player is going to go for the Solarmon in the nursery and going to hard play the Hardmon. And the Hardmon is definitely one of the best searches in the game right now, and looking at top 5 is going to pick up 2 Hardmon in name cards. He's going to pick up the Bao Hardmon and of course the Systemon, adding both to hand, and we do pass 2 memory to the right player here, but it doesn't have any tamer set up, so we won't really see too much shenanigans happening. But we do evolve to the Chaos Gammamon. It's going to swing at the security, does draw 1 thanks to the Gurimon, but does hit into the Savior Hardmon, which does have 7k DP. Now we do immediately draw into the Hero Tamer, but is it too late though, because we definitely do want that early in the game. I do see Bahamon being evolved in the nursery, gonna swing and hitting to a Crimson Blaze, which is definitely a very nice dodge for him. And we do go for the Savior Hardmon in the nursery. Definitely this Savior Hardmon is not the better Savior Hardmon if you ask me, because the ST1 does allow you to spawn a System on rather than restanding. Because we are moving away from the OTK Jesmon playstyle, we are definitely going towards the 2-turn kill Jesmon GX. Now we do of course play the Tamer to pass a turn, and he's going to go for the Jesmon ST, which is definitely one of the newer cards here, but the new card is definitely very strong, as he does swing at security, does draw 1 thanks to Gurimon first. He does go for the Jesmon ability, allowing him to spawn the System on Blanc from the ST as well, which will allow him to discard 1 card to draw 2 more cards, and of course the Savior Hardmon will restand it. And let's not forget that the Jesmon ST does have 2 security check here. It's going to check 2 cards here. No Gaia Force inside, which is unfortunate, but we do have the decoy for the System on Blanc, so definitely he's going to be very safe. Now we do move up our nursery and then going for the Cannon Jesmon here, and does have a bunch of Tamers to benefit. So he's going to swing at the security, he's going to tap 2 Hero Tamers, which will allow him to buff up to 12k TP, and this will allow him to hit for 3 security check as well. He's going to use the Gammamon ability to kill off the System on Blanc, but does forget to draw 1. Unfortunately, we're going to hit 3 security check here, but does hit into the Gammamon X, which does have 12k DPS, so it's going to kill off that Cannon Jesmon, and just going to hard play the Gammamon to pass the turn. Now if you realize, the Gammamon has been very effective in dealing security checks, but it does lack one thing: consistency and power. And we do hope that the new Gammamon support will definitely help in those areas, as we do see the Jesmon ST swing at security. He's going to spawn the Jesmon Noah, and System on will allow him to withstand thanks to the Saber Heartmon because he does have System in play. Gonna kill the Gammamon thanks to the Bow Heartmon and of course draw one. Gonna do that 2 security check and the Jesmon will go for game right here. Now this is the Jesmon deck list if you guys are interested in, and we'll provide you the deck profile in the comment section below. Now this is where I'm going to talk about the Gammamon deck in general. Now Gammamon deck does run you to build towards the level 3, level 4s, and of course recently it does introduce you to the new Cannon Jesmon, which basically gives the deck a bit more structure if you ask me. And of course the deck do run the hero tamers, which will benefit all the ideas of the Gammamon. Now let's start off with the rookie first. We do have 4 different kind of rookie right here in the game now. The first one will be the one with the 1 cost evolution. It allows you to actually hit untapped Digimons, and it doesn't really matter because it's a rookie skill. However, when we move on to the Cannon Jesmon, the Cannon Jesmon will actually absorb the Gammamon effect, allowing him to actually swing over unsuspected Digimon. If you pair it with the green Gammamon level 4, you do actually gain the piercing ability, so it's actually very strong. Moving on to the next card is definitely the Gammamon with the ESS ability, giving your Digimon plus 2k DP if you do have a hero tamer in play. So basically this is just like a good power up because Gammamon really lacks that power up, and sometimes if you do swing with 6k DP, it's pretty dangerous and you most likely will basically get deleted in security check. Now next we do have the Gammamon from BT8, so it does have a very strong generic ability whereby you do play a red tamer, you do get to draw 1 card. And of course when you do have the 6k DP threshold, you are able to delete a Digimon 3k below. Very good generic card, but mainly because you want to play it for the Gammamon in name. Next we do have a Gammamon promo again. Nothing too much to rave about, basically you want to play it for the Gammamon in name. Next we do move on to level 4s. Now this level 4 really help the Gammamons. The first one will be the one that is unblockable. It does give the Cannon Jesmon an unblockable effect, which does deal high security checks, so it's definitely something interesting to look there. Next one will be the Gammamon red one, and of course this does have Blitz ability. It does allow you to champion rush, but however if you pair alongside with the Cannon Jesmon ESS ability, it can give your War Greymon on evolution Blitz, so that's something to take note of. Next will be the other 2 Gammamons, which will be the piercing one and of course the one with the new retaliation and of course the on deletion effect. Nothing too special, but of course these Gammamons does give the Cannon Jesmon more abilities if it can absorb. Now next we do play one Agunimon because Agunimon is just a very good generic hybrid alongside with the hero tamers you are playing anyway. So now if you guys haven't realized yet, this deck does play a lot of level 4, so definitely Chimeramon comes into mind where you can Jogress evolution with 2 level 4s on the field. Not forgetting it can also slot in any of the colors Gammamon, so it does hit into the 14k DP very reliably if you ask me. Next will be of course the cover card of the deck, the Cannon Jesmon. Now Cannon Jesmon is a very interesting card because it does gain the ability of the whole Gammamon line that you have, and of course when it does hit 12k DP, you can actually hit for 1 more security check. And lastly, the ESS ability, it does give your level 6 Digimons, which is a hint for future Gammamon support, ESS ability of all the Gammamons as well. Next we do have the War Greymon. Now War Greymon does gain the ability of all the Gammamon effects. This includes the Blitz ability, the piercing ability, and of course the unblockable ability. And of course you do have the hero tamers to bring up the security checks to quite a bit. So this is definitely some good synergy if you ask me. Next, you're moving on to the options. Now we do play 2 Coens and 2 Gaia Force, mainly for the removals because this deck really lacks some sort of removals. Next, we do play the 1 cost option, which basically helps you to be more consistent in terms of having the Gammamon underneath your Digisource. However, I don't feel that these options is enough, and I really hope they release more better Gammamons, allowing you to slot in the Gammamons more easily rather than casting the options right there. Next, we do have the Tamers. One of them will be the Guaranteed 3 Memory Tamer, where everybody will be using when they think of red, because this is better Taiji replacement. The next Hero Tamer will be the one that actually gives you the extra security attack, which is definitely very important for a deck like this. Now, I really like Gammamon deck concept, whereby you do gain a bunch of Digimon evolution skill without being relying on the ESS. However, the deck does lack a lot of consistency, and I really hope they drop a better level 6 overall Digimon for the Cannon Jesmon or the Gammamon deck in general, and I really hope we can actually see this deck in tier 1 maybe in the future. Now, thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.